Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Selena and today I will be giving you guys the perfect Indonesia itinerary for first-time visitors. It will include Bali and some of the surrounding islands. Before I get started, just wanted to ask you guys to hit that subscribe button so I can continue making more videos that you all want to see. So let's get started. The first place I suggest to stay once you land from the airport is Seminyak. It's not too far from the airport and the area is pretty easy to navigate without your own transportation. There is a strip of shops, restaurants, and grocery stores all along the same road that lead to night markets and a beach at the very end. We easily walked everywhere after we got dropped off at our Airbnb. We chose to stay in a villa via Airbnb and paid $150 Canadian per night and only stayed for 2 nights, and it included a private pool. We believe 2 nights is a good enough time to stay in Seminyak. The second place I suggest to go is Ubud. This is my favorite place out of all of Indonesia. The main reason is there's just so much to do. It is a long drive from Seminyak, however, it is definitely worth it. We stayed here for 4 nights, but we could have easily stayed here for 5 to 7 days. We stayed in an Airbnb villa that was $120 Canadian per night that included free breakfast and a scooter to get around. Some things that we did during our 4 nights is visit the rice fields, the monkey forest, hiking, day and night markets, museums, and there are countless waterfalls to get to via scooter or vehicle. There are many restaurants to try that are easily accessible by walking or taking a scooter or a car into the main part of town. I do recommend going to Ubud before you head to the islands because it is a little bit closer to get to the boat port than some of the other places. So this should be your stop before you go to some of the islands like the Gili Islands or Nusa. I also suggest to get a hotel or an Airbnb with a pool as there are not many beaches in the area. They are a little bit of a far drive to get to any sort of water, so having a pool to relax in the afternoon is definitely a must for Ubud. The next place I suggest to go is one of the Gili Islands. You pick an island based on your personality. Gili, where I have been, is the largest island and a mix between partying and relaxation. There's tons to do, but also lots of ways to relax. I also liked it because they have a lot of restaurant options, including some very good vegan ones, which is not the same with the other smaller Gili Islands since they are a lot smaller and less developed. Gili is an island for relaxation, and then Gili Air is for those of you who just want to party. However, I still suggest Gili, as it is more developed than the other two with more things to do, including scuba diving, snorkeling, yoga, bike riding around the island, and yes, you can bike around the whole thing, that's how small it is. There are some nightclub bars, and they do island bar hopping at night. I stayed here for 5 nights and thought it was the perfect amount of time. We mostly just relaxed by the beach or pool, and it gave us a nice break from being on the go in Ubud. They also have a lot of nice spas, so I definitely suggest doing a full spa day. I booked one at a really nice hotel that included a massage, facial, and aroma bath, and it was all just $100 Canadian. For this island, I do suggest staying in a hotel rather than an Airbnb or villa. One of the reasons why is because they do have pools, beach chairs, and stuff like that, since most of the hotels are on the beach. Again, since this island is a little bit less developed than some of the other places in Indonesia, there are not a lot of Airbnbs with pools or new builds like that. So staying in a hotel is the best route for this island. I suggest visiting Nusa Pendia last out of all the islands, as the ferry back to the mainland is shorter than coming from the other islands. The island is also underdeveloped with limited restaurants and shops. However, they do have a lot of grocery stores. That can also be a positive as there are wonderful landscapes to see on this island. As shown here with my drone, we visited Clinking Beach and Diamond Beach, which were both just breathtaking. We also visited many waterfalls. I also suggest getting a hotel or Airbnb here with a pool, as the beaches are quite a drive away. We stayed here for 4 nights and thought it was the perfect amount of time to see this island. This island is a little harder to navigate, so I suggest you visit my other video where I give tips on going to Nusa Pendia. So after this island, I suggest taking a ferry home and staying somewhere close to the airport. One of the places that I suggest is Jimbaran, which is where we stayed for 2 nights before we headed home. It was nice for us to relax for 2 days before we had to take a long flight all the way back to Canada. In those 2 days, we were able to go visit the mall, get some last minute souvenirs, and we even got some tattoos at a local tattoo shop. So it was a perfect way to end our trip. So that's it for this video, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this was helpful to you at all. If you have any questions, please be sure to put it in the comments and I can get back to you. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you guys all in my next video. Thanks, bye.